again! It's the Adepti! What are you—
Faced with the calamity of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. So how do you plan to defend Liyue? Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a...
It's not just you. We've got new Millelith recruits who can't even stand at attention without shaking. Which is why we must stop that mob.
So the Archon War was fought 2,000 years ago against enemies like that? So will the power of the Chising, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We've already discussed this together, and our conclusion is... no.
What? Wait, all of you were supposed to be the Guardians of Liyue!
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Chising did once research the matter of the Guizhong Ballista when it piqued their fancy. And as fate would have it, one who did craft the Guizhong Ballista with one's own... For what could you mortals ever learn of Adepti mechanisms?
I suppose this is one... So be it. We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now. Yep.
The three Adepti are manning the Guizhong Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work!
All able Millelith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced a god in several millennia. Let one see what you're made of then. What strength remains within you, one wishes to witness.
With the wind! Windblade!
Looks like I went too far. Death.
That is Osial's divine power. I am very familiar with it. Be careful not to get hit.
The Fatui! Their attacks are unrelenting!
How daring. Snezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
This should be fun. This is about my work.
Get them! The ancient gods attacking again! There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children?
Huh?
Don't lose heart. Here, take this.
This is
What's the hurry? Dodge this! Cool it! This moment will be frozen in time.
With the blood of the Chilean, I'd fight with all your might. I too did this during the Archon War.
So this is what Ganyu's like in a fight!
My name means swiftness. Take my power and run as I do.
We're going too fast!
Child, you are strong in body and spirit. Perhaps you can withstand 3 forms of adeptal energy at once.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use them in battle.
This isn't good.
Don't get frostbite.
Power that isn't Python!
Cooked food. Disgusting.
Freeze!
Exercise caution. I fear that the god's power has reached its peak.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
I guess this is it.
We're not going anywhere.
So sorry.
Eat this! Nice burn!
Power that isn't Python!
Freeze! Don't get frostbite. Cool it. Looks like dodge this.
Disappear!
The Fatui's numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed been the effects of the sigil of... It will be some time before...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened...
Save your flag.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang began learning at first, it was only the... It is a testament to Ning seeing the Jade Chamber...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such... Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, but that does not mean, do not merely cast your...
Are you questioning our means?
I mean no offense.
Forebears, you say?
This morning,
What?
in the dream, I also thought to tell him, but I dared not
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right. That's something the Animal Archon sought to...
Each of the 7 nations.
Though your point is the very height, as Adepti, we've become...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am a...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan. I thought this battle would perhaps... Although I am a mere...
Huh?
Weren't you...
I wasn't afraid. When danger is near, everyone always protects me. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to protect...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh.
You see, this is the country of contracts. Although their blood is weak, the time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around...
Your line of inquiry is askew.
See?
Let us return now.
Eager to leave.
Yes, one understands what the... One fears that by the time one... Fair enough.
Since we Adepti have... But how will we ensure...
All right, Mooncarver, you need...
Looks like the... Oh, right! A child wanted to unleash... But we were able to... Oh, and speaking of that... Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshen Funeral Parlor.
Is there anything I can do for you to...
We've come to see Zhongli.
Unfortunately, Zhongli isn't here at the moment. It seems...
Doesn't the Northland Bank... Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Li? We had better go and make sure that...
You call this cooperation between Harbingers?
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides... Oh, it seems that some...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child. And... you!
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. Ah, right. I imagine that it must...
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit...
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may... Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on. So actually, I...
Stop wasting time, child. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now...
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Chiao? No, wait! That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the note?
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract.
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you and...
Gathering...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, even boulders that can withstand until one drizzly day. I stood motionless.
Oh, Zhang...
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue the city so I feigned my own death. Indeed I was. That's right. Which is why I...
So you mean that if...
Of course. And it would have been just as a child quick...
In the end, take the Adepti, for instance. Credit is also due to Sin. This meant I could remain it. All of these things turned out as I had expected them to. They seized the opportunity to...
Huh? That...
Hey, what about me?
I think that thanks would... If you hadn't created the pressure...
Huh? Just two-sider, be that as it may.
Well then...
Fine.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you wish to ask?
Right! As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade.
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For my agreement with the Cryo Archon. As for the bargaining chip, uncover that answer for your...
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
Well, since we're going through with this rite of parting...
So Rex Lapis is really...
Oh, come on. There's only one real possibility in my mind.
Fatui? They
Shh! Lower your voice.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have just shown up out of nowhere. I mean, it's been 2,000 years since Rex Lapis...
Yes, and to think that this happened right on the heels of the...
Say... Do you think...
Now that you mention it, that's very... I mean, it all fits together. Still, what sort of supernatural...
forget it. Guess...
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless as the mountains, gods and adepti live glorious lives. But both light and rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex Lapis was murdered. Now, let the truth be revealed. Having been thwarted in his trial, Rex Lapis's soul has recouped the celestial heights. He beseeches the people of Liyue to grieve not and to let not their hearts be saddened. Nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a translation on what the Qixing's announcement said. So that's how they're spinning it. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly give up looking for the murderer? Not to mention how this excuse sounds like something they just made up on the spot. Could the Qixing already... Did Zhang... Exactly, right?